Hello, coder. Welcome back. This is going to be probably a boring video, just warning up front. Kind of an update and doing a little bit of cleanup lately. I did manage to make some issues here, some bugs that I'd found, and some hopeful feature enhancement issues. If anyone comes along and has ideas for how to make this work. CMake, I'd like to use CMake to build in the future, so I really want some help with that if anybody knows how to make that happen. I'm new to CMake, so yeah. Anyway, what I've been working on is moving logic out of these loose functions and into the classes. And look at all this. I got all of these done except module, and I saved it for you. Not going to be super thrilling work, but you know, sometimes boring stuff has to get done. So basically, moving. Let's see, where is it? Used to have these files that were just loose functions that were called from Ruby when you called a Ruby method. It would call these functions, and we're still going to have that, but I want to move them onto the actual class where they belong, so they're not just loose hanging out. And one of the things I started doing was auto-generating bindings, and so let's see. That's the generated file. This file is not written by hand. It is generated by this file, binding gen, and all you do is configure the binding for, here's the Ruby class name, the method name in Ruby, here's the C++ class name and the method in C++, and then how many arguments it takes. And whether to pass the environment, most of the time that's going to be true, whether to pass a block, if there is one, false in this case, and then what it returns. And what it does is it auto-generates bindings like this. It does the arg count assertion, it does the conversion of the object to the right subclass, and there's an assertion in there. And then it calls the method with all the arguments. And yeah, so it's pretty nice. It cuts down on a whole lot of just boilerplate, gross code that we had to do a lot, like this assert arg count and, you know, doing self, you know, getting self as the kind of object you want, and so on and so forth. So today I'm going to be finishing it up and get the last one done. And yeah, so let's get going. Module CPP. This is a big one. I saved it till last. It's not, well, it's 200 lines. So what I've been doing is just moving this out of here and going and deleting that file. Oops. Well, that was cool. Deleting that file and then going to module value CPP and pasting it in. And then value module underscore becomes value module value : and new becomes initialize. And since this one doesn't actually do anything, this can just go away. Cool. Inspect takes no arguments, so we get rid of all this boilerplate because our bindings take care of that now, which is really great. Get rid of that boilerplate, get rid of that. I have to look at my class to see how this works. M class name. And self owner. So this is just M owner, I believe. Ooh. Oh no, because that's on value HPP owner. Yeah. If M owner, and because these are on the class, they can access these directly. If it's not net object. That's cool. I'd forgotten about writing this code. Is a private member of value. Oh, you know what? I'll just call the accessor then. That's fine. That is just fine. I don't care. Module inspect. So why don't we call inspect the proper way? It'll just look a little bit nicer. And I just keep doing this until all these little red squigglies go away. Class name, else if type is class, so say is class, then yeah, I had forgotten about pointer ID. What is that? I guess it writes to the character buffer the pointer ID. Cool, cool, cool. And then we're going to call inspect on this. So if it's, well, why? Oh, we're going to call kernel inspect. Now this could be interesting. Well, this one still exists. This was not going away today. That's fine. So this is going to be 0, null pointer, and null pointer. That should take care of that. Might need to include kernel built in. This may not work that way. Kernel inspect. Why? Undeclared identifier fix available. Yeah, I know. Kernel CPP. That's where that comes from, kernel inspect. That's the sort of default inspect. Man, I don't like how this is written. Sort of falls back to this inspect. I'm gonna punt. I'm gonna punt on this. I'm just gonna copy this because I'm not sure how that's supposed to work in Ruby. Okay, so that's getting closer, right? And then the fallback is to do extract this somewhere. I'm not sure where it's gonna go. We don't need that assertion anymore. Inspect. Oh. So it's calling module inspect on the class. That is so weird. So class send env inspect. That's inspected. I'm going to do as string. Just going to assume that's returning a string. And then we'll call pointer ID and return the string. And I think that's it. This code is redundant. It's going to be probably needs to go somewhere else. Not sure where, but we're going to move on. module value HP. And this goes over here. Okay, so this should be happy now. Is it? Why is it not happy? Oh, it is happy. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So there's that. And now we just go to binding gen.rb and we get to add a new binding. This is the fun part. I love doing this. For module value, the method name is inspect. Inspect takes 0 args, passes an environment, does not pass a block, and returns a value. Oh, it's so much easier than it used to be. Okay, so EQ, which is just the the triple equals. Let's see, this is other. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. We'll say other is a this, then return true, otherwise return false. And we can actually just return this and make this a bool. And since that is the case, we don't even need this at all because now we've eliminated it. We can just make the binding point to it directly. Equals, oops, not 4, is a. Takes an arg, returns a bool, and it will do, the binding generator will do the job of converting it. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, name. Name takes no arguments. Don't care about that, don't care about that. Class name, then M class name. Otherwise return nil. And we're gonna do this. Hopefully that takes care of that. Cool. And we'll do a name here. And name here. No args. And it returns a value. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Ancestors, that was just a wrapper, so don't need that one. We'll just point it directly to that. Ancestors takes no args. Oh, we're moving along. Add a reader. How does this work? It takes at least 1 argument, so we're gonna have to accept a variable number of arguments. So we still need this arg count and args pointer. I don't need that, don't need that. And the way this is gonna work is add reader, arg count is 1 dot dot with no ending, pass true. Yep. What's wrong with my computer? It's slowing down. When I record, things get way slower. So that's going to be this. And I think that I'm going to be able to get away with doing that, hopefully. No, I have to do module value : It's going to be a static method. Yeah. I might as well do adder writer as well. Come on. And adder accessor. Oh, it's slow. Okay, so I think that's how that'll work. This is going to be a static method. So we're going to need this. Whoops. Don't need the names. I might as well do all of them. I know what's coming. And then we're gonna have a static value adder reader block function, takes an environment. I can't auto, this is essentially a binding, but I can't auto generate it, so I'm just gonna do this. I don't need these things. And this is gonna be adder writer block function. Okay, cool. So I think all that stays the same. Yeah, all that stays the same. I feel like, oh, maybe I just need to have it recheck. Why is it not like that? Oh, right. Static. Those are going to be both static. Oh, you know what? With static, I have to do it in the... Ugh. Don't I? Do I have to do it over here? I think I... Maybe I don't. But, well, it seems to be happy. We'll move on with life. We'll see if it accepts it. Don't need that. Don't need that. And is there any self here? This will be this. And this will be that. And this will be value : Okay, it's getting happier. Cool. Adder accessor is going to set, it's going to be basically the same. Variable number of arguments, don't need a block, don't need that. And it's just going to call adder reader and adder writer. Oops. I think like this, don't need the block. Turn that nil, cool. Okay, and I have all the signatures here. Do I have all the bindings? Yes. Extend. I'm 80% of the way down this file. That's cool. So extend also takes a variable number of arguments. So I'll need that. The block is not used. Don't need that. Interesting. Self-extend. So extend was calling extend on the object. So we already have an extend. How about we call this extend once? Yeah. We're gonna need that for all of these, right? So I'll make this once, include prepend. Let's put some space there. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I think I kind of like that. And then, so extend up here is going to become extend once, include once, and prepend once. I don't know if I like the word once. How about just one? Extend one? No, extend once. Yeah, I could go with that. So this is the extend, which I think will move up. We want it closer to the other extend. We want it right here. And include can go above include once, and prepend can go above prepend once. And now it's not self. Extend once. Return this. Why aren't you happy? You should be happy. Come on. Huh, it's really not happy. What's it not happy about? Differs from the declaration. No, it doesn't. Did I not save this? Extend once. Return type. Oh, because I did void. Silly me. Okay, is that going to be happy? Okay, that's happy. Okay, so include, this is going to be This will be pretty easy. Don't need that, don't need that. Include once. This. And bam, bam. Once. And this. Don't need the block. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So that's all happy. Let's get down here where we left off. Include modules. Included modules. Ah, yeah. That takes no arguments. And don't need that, don't need that. Modules is a new array. Oh, included modules is a vector, right? Yeah, it's a vector. So I guess we want a new one that if you pass the environment, then you get an array. Yeah, that's what we want. So you're gonna get an array, pushes it onto the array, returns that. Cool, cool, cool. That should be happy. I did forget to do the bindings earlier, so what did we add? We added include. We added extend. Which takes it takes one or more arguments, and then we added prepend. Happy? Hit save and wait 20 seconds while it loads. Oh, it was fast. It is fast, it's fast. Define method. Takes one argument and a block. So this is going to be name object. I've been calling these value just because I like it a little bit better. It's going to take a block. Oops. Take a block. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Name value. Bam. Okay. I already have a define method. Oh, but this one takes different stuff. Okay, that makes sense. What are you unhappy? Extra qualification on member, define method. Oh, right. So now you're happy. You should be happy, but you're not. Yes, you are. Class eval. How many more we got? Ugh, there's a few. Almost there though. Class eval. Class eval only takes a block currently, at least in our implementation. Let's just do that. Self this. And I forgot to do the bindings for, what did I do? Define method. Define method. takes one argument, and it does pass a block. And we do class eval now. I know this is not thrilling, but since you can easily just skip the video, I guess I shouldn't feel too bad. Don't have to watch it. Nobody's making you watch it. Pass block, true. Class eval, pass block. Yep. Cool. Oh, come on, computer. Come on, computer. Do your thing. Now you're happy. These are keywords in C++. How did I get away? Oh, yeah. It used to have an underscore here. What are we going to call that? I mean, the binding can still be private, but it's going to be private method. Private method. I think it takes 0 or 1 arguments. Do need the environment, don't need the block, and returns a value. Okay. Protected, and I guess I just forgot to do public. We'll need that too. Public method, protected method. Cool. Waiting. Cool. It's gonna be private method, and it's gonna take a value method name. Yeah, go away. Protected. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, not details. Okay, go away. My child wants something. Oh, you know what? It'd help if I'd spelled it right. And this is public method. What order do those go in? I guess it's really kind of like this. I guess, well, that's not, let's just do alphabetical. Private, protected, public. Yeah. So private method, and I'm going to say this is the method name block. Private method, oh, no block. Does that make you happy? Okay, let's just copy these because I'm lazy. Protected, protected, and this is public, and these can go away. Okay, so that's happy. Const defined, and that's going to take name value, bam, name value, identifier string, I just realized this is not correct, because that's not a string. You know, I think CPP. I think I can pass in a V here. V just calls inspect on the value. So I think I can just do V And I don't need to call inspect. That's probably what I meant to do. And obviously don't have any test coverage on that because that should have failed. So const get or null. So this could just return a bool, and that would be simpler. So I could just say return, and I could just do not to turn that into a true or false. Would that work? I think that'll work. Const define. Const defined. Oops. Const defined. I think it has a question mark built in. Const defined. Yeah, question mark. Okay. And there's that. Takes one argument. Pass in the environment. Pass in a block false, and return value is bool. You happy now? Happy. Alias method. Alias method takes 2 arguments, and it's going to return a value. And so the 2 arguments are new name, then old name. New name value, value, old name value. Don't need that, don't need that. We'll say this is new name value, old name value. Oh, we're getting so much closer. Okay. The computer is crawling. That should be happy. And the last one, method defined, takes 1 argument. Is method defined. Aha, I already have one. Well, we can just get rid of that then. Binding gen. Method defined. Is method defined, takes 1 argument. Oops, 1 argument. Pass the environment true, pass the block false, and it returns a bool. Alias method. Come on. Oh, I already did that. Alias method. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, what did I delete? Oh, yeah, method defined. Which we already have. Oh, I think we're almost there. Built-in HPP. Okay, so all of this module, that's comparable. But all of this, nope. That is another day. That's something else entirely. Module init. Yeah, all of this can go away. All of this can go away. And in main CPP, module init, that can go away because that's not a thing. What are you unhappy about? Too few arguments to function call. Include once. Wonder if there's any more of those. Yes, there are. Include. Okay. Well, now we get to run everything and see what broke. Okay, protected. Oh, I just misspelled it. Binding CPP. Binding gen. protected method, public method, private method. Okay. Oh, are you still writing that file? Good grief. Auto format is crawling. Okay, use of undeclared module inspect in kernel CPP. It's right here. I can see it. So we can do then is just say self class send env inspect as string, because that's what we want it as. That should fix that. Guys, our language is coming along nicely. Get log one line. We now have 808 commits. Getting closer and closer to that 1,000 commit mark. I think I will consider this a real project when it crosses the 1,000 commit mark. Okay, test suite is running. Got some passing tests and got a failing test. False should be equal to true. Well, I have a feeling I missed one of the methods, and I'll just go over the list. So new, doesn't matter. Inspect, I bet it's this one. Although I did that one. Equals. Inspect. What did I skip? Name, no. Ancestors, got it. Adder, adder reader, adder writer. Oh, I didn't do adder. Okay. What did adder point to? It just pointed to reader. You know, I keep forgetting that you can do that. So adder is an alias for adder reader. Adder accessor, extend, include, prepend, included modules, define method. Define method. Included modules? Ooh, I do not see included modules. Did I forget? Module value, HPP. Oh. I may not be able to finish this video if this, is my computer hot? It's not even that hot. Included modules. Oh, I did forget it. I did. Included modules. Oops. Included modules. Takes 0 args. Pass the environment true, pass the block false, and return a value. And while we're here, that's allergy season. My eyes are killing me. Let's go ahead and sort these, and then write that again. There's definitely something wrong with my triple equals, though. Is it possible? Make and Natalie. I'll say module foo end, and no, we'll say class foo end and foo is no. Foo.new is a foo. Is that true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Good grief. True, yes. So the foo triple equals foo.new should also be true. I have a feeling it's false. It is false. but that is wrong. Because when I do that in Ruby, it's going to be true. Okay, so triple equals is not working. What did I do wrong? Oh, is that in class value? I'm confused. Where is a defined? Oh, I got it backwards. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. So this, I do need a method for that. And it can be right over here. Bool. Will that do it? Okay, let's try this again. Yay! Okay, make test. Well, while that's running, let's talk. Let's talk. Yeah, not interested in fixing that right now. The other day I found out we don't have kernel loop, so I had to do while true. I thought that was funny. This would be a really easy one to fix if someone out there wants to do it. I think, yeah, I don't think that would be too hard. I'm happy to give hints too if somebody wants to give that a whirl. Break statement is broken inside of a loop. Yeah, this one's kind of a doozy. I don't know if I just did something silly wrong or if I have like a fundamental problem with how I implemented break. That's the sort of thing that keeps me awake at night, is I've built something so wrong that is not, maybe not, if not impossible, then very difficult to fix. But I suspect it's probably just something silly. I forgot to do something to handle this. But anyway, yeah, I'm so excited to check this off. If I can finish this. Oh, these tests are taking way too long. Let's pause my video. Hopefully it'll speed up. I'm not sure what my computer's doing. It says kernel task is taking up. You know, it probably doesn't help I have Docker running. Maybe that was what kernel task was? Go away, Docker. So this is my Mac. I wasn't using this one for a while. In fact, I put Ubuntu on it to try to make it a little bit more usable for me, because I like Ubuntu better. I like Linux better. But when I went to record a video, everything was out of sync. My lips weren't matching my mouth. My voice wasn't matching my lips or whatever. But now it's just pegged on the CPU. I don't even know what's happening. Okay. Anyway, all the tests passed, so cool. let's commit this. It's going to be essentially the same as that. Move module logic into module value class. Closes number 8. Oh, so happy. Push. And this is the satisfying bit right here when it appears down here at the bottom. Boom, closed. We get to check this one. And we close an issue. Oh, makes me feel so good. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, awesome. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe next time it'll be something more exciting. Maybe we'll work on this. Maybe you'll get to see me struggle with how to do CMake. Could be fun. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.